Previously on Survivor. After flipping on the League of Shadows, Anela was on the outs.
The game's afoot, so behind every smile is someone holding a knife to your back.
Kieran attempted to get Nicole on board with him and Tyson.
I would like to work with you. We were both in a weird situation where the person we thought we were working with was
working against both of us.
Against us, right?
Chappies won the reward challenge and chose Anela to join him on the reward.
Are you willing to vote alongside myself and Nicole?
I 100% am down for that.
I'm trusting this guy that's been flip-flopping left and right. If there's one guy that will turn on the rest, it's Anela.
The Castaways were determined to get Chappies voted out next.
Getting excited for this next immunity challenge. A win is a must, and if not me, anyone else other than Chappies, because then hopefully we can get rid of him.
But at the immunity challenge, Chappies secured his 4th individual immunity. Chappies wins individual immunity! Anela and Nicole cemented their alliance.
We found ourselves in a surefire way to get in the final 3.
Yeah, I'm with you and
Yeah.
I'm with Chappies, and that's what I'm doing.
Okay.
Leaving Kieran and Tyson vulnerable.
And at this stage of the game, it's literally just between myself and Kieran going home.
And at Tribal
At
Council,
this point in time in the game, the smallest advantage that you can give yourself, you should take. And it feels like there's a lack of that mindset among the rest of the tribe members.
Kieran's torch was snuffed.
Tribe has spoken.
4 are left. Who will be voted out tonight?
He was the most underestimated guy, like in my eyes. I underestimated that guy so much.
Yeah.
You yourself as well, Tyson. Both of you came in a package that I think everyone underestimated, and then you kind of just blew the tops off.
I've lost Kieran, who was my best friend and brother in this game, and it sucks. But I'm more motivated now to win for myself, and it's just a matter of beat me before I beat you, because I'm coming.
I'm so hungry as I sit here. My stomach is grumbling.
Yourself as well, eh?
Stop.
Jeez. Oh gosh. I think what we all learned from tribal tonight is that we should all be foraging, eh?
There were a few things that came out at Tribal as well that I kind of feel good about, you know? Because the fact that I'm foraging for mussels and crabs were brought up, and, you know, it was brought to light that the other people are actually just sitting at camp, being lazy, waiting to be served by Chappies. Not anymore. Chappies is gonna forage for Chappies. I'm gonna enjoy the fruits of my labor, and I'm also gonna benefit from that, you know, in the challenges. My prayers have been heard, because what do I get? A freaking coconut. And not just a coconut, 2 sugar canes, which tells me there's more coconuts lying around here. Which tells me I'm gonna be waking up early tomorrow morning, because early bird catches the worm, and early Chappies catches more coconuts and more sugarcane, and no one's gonna know about it. What people don't understand about the game of Survivor is that everything starts with you as an individual. And that, unfortunately, is a mindset that not a lot of people have. I'm, first of all, thinking for myself. Second of all, fighting for myself, you know? And then I'm kind of thinking of the people around me. Within the game of Survivor, that is vital that you think of yourself first. There's my first coconut. Oh, it's a joyous day. It's a beautiful day. I see another coconut, and I run and grab it as if it's a rugby ball. I'm gonna score a try just now. And to my left, there's one more, and one more, and one more, and I can't keep track of all the coconuts around me. It feels like I'm in coconut heaven. I got 10 coconuts in total. I can have coconut for breakfast, lunch, dinner, and I can have like a late night snack. I got 10 coconuts. I got 5 sugar canes. This body is full of nutrition, full of energy, ready for the next battle. Which means these game babies are fuel and they're ready for action.
Is that another one? What? It's Friday. It's Friday.
Chappies! Having food at this stage of the game is vital. I mean, we are so exhausted and hungry, and these coconuts are gonna go such a long way.
3 coconuts, 3 days, and I'm just gonna top it off saying final 3.
Oi.
How's that
A
sound?
coconut each! That's so amazing. I'm so excited.
Wow, I'm so thankful.
Me too.
The individual which would best serve my game and the way I've been playing by losing would be Chappie's, because it gives me options. He still believes that we are aligned, and one more blindside could play straight into the hands of the jury when I explain all the devious moves that I've been up to thus far. For me, it would be more aligned with the way I've played to pull one over his eyes one last time, because I do want to see you there with me at the end, you know what I mean?
I appreciate
So,
that, bro.
when we take out that final immunity, he's going to be sitting pretty, thinking that he's rode all the way to the final 3.
Yeah,
And it's going to
Get
give
him
me
at the
great
end.
satisfaction to
get him at the end.
get him at the end.
I still very much believe that if anyone else wins immunity apart from Chappies, it would be a unanimous decision to vote Chappies off this island. And should that happen, I'm definitely the winner of Survivor SA Season 8.
Welcome back, sir.
Says Kalila.
We also found a sugarcane.
Sugar cane, 2 coconuts. Well, we've got
3 coconuts.
3 coconuts. Oh, yeah.
Oh, wow.
wasn't going to tell Chappies by himself.
Wow, well done. Well
Oh,
done.
amazing. Okay, so we can put the whole thing in now.
Yes.
I'm revealing to the whole tribe that I did find more coconuts this morning while they were sleeping, and not just the Chappies alone. So I'm doing that so that everyone is aware that there's more and he can't steal it.
So since you foraged, you can also let us know whether you'd like to share and how much you would want, because I just think that's fair.
I don't feel guilty about having 9 or 10 coconuts. I also shared one of my coconuts this morning, pretending as if I found one alongside the beach with Nicole and them when they happily celebrated that there's 1 or 2 coconuts on the beach, you know? So I will share if it is necessary, but at this point in time, especially at this point in time in the game, it is not necessary.
What's up, guys?
Ooh, tree mail.
Oh, that's the early morning tree mail.
Final 4. The time has come to show what you are made of. An epic challenge lies ahead. Confront what you're afraid of. A brutal race of strength and skill, and a battle to win immunity. Who has the guts, the grit, the will to secure their spot in final 3? Straight to immunity challenge.
Whoa.
Wow.
I did not expect that.
Wow.
That's intense.
That's exciting. If there's a final 3, which I'm hoping it is, and not a final 2, then this will be the last immunity. And it's the most important one for everyone. I mean, if there's anyone that you have wanted to win, this is the one that you want to win. Delish.
for my personal game and resume, it would be unreal to get at least one win under my belt. That was my own win. Considering the other aspects of my game have been so strong, this is probably the one aspect which could probably be bolstered a bit. So I definitely feel like there's no better time but the last one to take it out. So let's see what happens.
Given the stakes, this challenge is absolutely massive because for me, it's literally the difference between me going home and me winning this entire season.
I'm fighting not just to win the immunity challenge. I'm fighting for my life. I'm fighting for that one extra day in the game. One extra day of exploration, joy, you know, of growth. And what are they fighting for? A necklace. That is the difference between myself going into this game and going into every challenge. I'm fighting with a lot more fuel than they are.
Come on in, guys.
Wow.
Tyson, new day, new opportunities, right?
Absolutely. New day, new opportunities, and a new chance to fight for my life in the game.
Nicole, does the camp seem a bit empty at the moment?
Yeah, it's weird. But, you know, eyes on the prize, and we are all here for a reason, and the less people there are, the better for us, actually.
I know that is bittersweet, right? Because you're losing people that you care about, but also means that you are getting closer to that final tribal, that win.
That's exactly right, Nico. It's been hard to lose some members along the way, but that just means that we are one step closer, and, you know, I feel everyone here has got every chance of believing that they could go all the way.
Chappies, do you feel more pressure or are you used to this?
I'm used to this, Nico, but there's more fuel in my tank.
I'm not even going to ask you what fuel you're talking about and where you got it.
It's not just food, Nico. It's a lot of, you know, the things that you can't actually see, the things that fuel the heart, the soul, the spirit.
All right, great way to start the day. Are you guys ready to get to your next individual immunity challenge?
Yes.
Speaking of which, Chappies, that belongs to me. All right. Once again, individual immunity is up for grabs. Guaranteed safety in this game. And right now, every single one of you needs that. If you want it, you have to win it. Here's how it's going to work. On my go, each of you will race out to a structure in the water. Make your way up and release your first key. Use that key to unlock and release a set of stairs. You make your way up those stairs where you'll grab your second key. Make your way back into the water to that structure. Use that second key to unlock a bag containing a rope that ends in a monkey's fist. Go up the structure, use that monkey's fist to attempt to hook a lever and release a ladder. You climb up the ladder and retrieve your third and final key. Then make your way back into the water one last time, unlock a pole and use that to retrieve a bag containing a set of puzzle pieces. Then race your way all the way back up that main structure and use those puzzle pieces to complete a very complicated puzzle. First person to do that correctly wins this challenge and individual immunity. Guaranteed safety at Tribal Council, guaranteed 1 in 3 shot at winning the title of Sole Survivor, money that goes along with it. Everybody else, for one of you, this adventure will come to an end. In addition to immunity, you're also playing for reward. Guys want to know what you're playing for.
Yes, please.
The winner of today's challenge will get to pick one jury member that you will have breakfast with tomorrow morning.
Oh.
You get to talk to them about your future life in this game. Ask them questions about how the jury perceives you, what to expect from them, and any other burning questions that you might have. Some vital information, right?
Absolutely.
And who better than Future Life to put together this breakfast buffet for two?
Beautiful.
Nice.
Beautiful. Wow.
We're talking a delicious smoothie jar with fresh fruit, granola, oats, bran flakes, and of course, Future Life Smart Food with balanced nutrition to revitalize your body. It'll give you the mental energy, the edge that you need, and the muscle support that you need right now in this game. In addition to some vital information to determine the best way forward. I assume that's worth playing for.
Absolutely.
Absolutely.
You guys ready to get to it?
Definitely.
All right,
Yes.
we'll draw for spots. We'll get you into position. Here we go. Nicole, Anela, Chappies, and Tyson battling it out for individual immunity and reward. Survivors ready? Go! Everybody racing into the water. Chappies and Nicole, first one's there. Chappies first one to the top of his tower. Nella, Tyson bringing up the rear. Everybody now, neck and neck in this challenge. Nicole, first one coming back up to shore. Chappies, second place. Anela and Tyson bringing up the rear. This challenge still belongs to any one of these castaways. And go, go, go! Go, Nicole, go! Tyson up, Anela up, Nicole up. Once again, Nicole, first one undoing the knots, making her way back. Chappie is hot on her heels. Nicole and Chappie's first ones back to their platform. Tyson are coming in, Anela coming in. An exhausting challenge, a lot of ground to cover. Chappie's already coming back with his second bag. Nicole now coming back with her second bag. Chappie's first one to start throwing that monkey's fist. Chappie's locks it in, pulls it out. Chappie's has it. Drops that ladder, making his way to the top of the structure. Anela shoots, misses. Tyson shoots, misses. Nicole unraveling that rope first before she fires away again. Chappie's in the lead now in this challenge. Chappie's now coming down with his third key, making his way down for the third and final time to that structure in the water.
Keepers.
Chappie's has the bag released. Everybody else still trying to get that monkey fist landed to retrieve their ladder. You guys need to get it done. Chappie's now walking his way back. Anela shoots, he misses. Tyson shoots, he misses.
Oh,
Tyson has it. Tyson releases his ladder and go, Tyson, go. Tyson now untying that third and final key. Anela and Nicole still trying to get in on this.
Are you kidding me? Like, honestly.
I feel you, dude.
Anela has it. Anela releases his ladder. Go, Anela, go, go, go. No time to waste now. Chappie's now feeling the pressure from behind. Everybody now hustling to try and get in on this challenge, trying to catch up to Chappie's. Anela now going down with that third and final key. Nicole taking a moment. Anela has the pole unlocked, retrieves his bag. Everybody hustling to catch up to Chappie's huge lead. Can he hold on to it? Tyson already building right next to him. Anela now coming up. Nicole's still trying to land that monkey's fist, trying to get in on this. Loads at stake in this challenge. Individual immunity, huge reward, time with one jury member.
Let's start trying.
And a 1 in 3 shot at winning this season of Survivor South Africa. Nicole has it! Nicole hooks the lever. She is in on this challenge, racing up the ladder for that third and final key. Not a second to lose now. Lots of puzzle pieces still to go on all 3 boards. Nicole, you are still in this challenge. You better hustle. Let's go, Nicole, let's go. finally, Nicole is on deck. Chappies now with only a few pieces left to place. Huge reward at stake, and possibly the most important immunity challenge. Anela now really picking up the pace, slotting those pieces in.
You got it, Smash.
Can Anela steal this win from Chappies with only moments to spare?
You got it, Smash.
Chappies now struggling with the final two pieces. Anela.
Nico, I have it.
Chappies thinks he has it. He does! Chappies wins individual immunity and reward.
Well done.
Anela, almost a repeat of the last challenge, because at some point you're in the lead, Tyson almost neck and neck with you, Nicole's stuck somewhere in the middle, not giving up, and then Chappies comes in and nabs that win.
Yes, Nico. I'm obviously visibly upset and frustrated that I couldn't hold my nerve in the end, but take nothing away from the man. Kudos to him on yet another win, and he now joins an elite group of, players of the Survivor history. So well done to Chappies on that.
Smash, guys.
Tyson,
Yes, Nico.
what's happening in your mind right now?
This is one I wanted the most, more than any other challenge we've had, and I'm disappointed, but great champion. Absolutely great champion.
Well, you did give it your all. You showed up, and you left it all on the battleground.
Definitely did.
Nicole,
It's disappointing, but really, this guy is just unreal. And I actually feel honored to play against someone like this who's just been such a challenge beast.
Likewise.
And to, yeah, I really mean that. And I had so much fun. That was amazing.
well, Chappies, nothing left to say but congratulations. Once again, individual immunity is yours. Come and get it.
Thanks so much.
Chappies, once again safe from the vote at Tribal Council, guaranteed. Another day in this game, 1 in 3 shot of winning this season of Survivor SA Immunity Island. What does it feel like?
It's quite overwhelming, in a bad way up there. And when you place that final block, it's overwhelming in a good way. So I'm just so thankful. And it's also just a privilege to go up against the best. Anela was right up there with me, a few seconds away, most probably from completing the puzzle. And I would not choose to end a challenge like this any other way.
And you do make Survivor history. What does that feel like?
Oh, I'll get emotional, Nico. It's such a privilege, and I'm so thankful.
And apart from being safe once again at Tribal Council with that necklace around your neck and joining that elite group of people in Survivor history, you also get to invite one member of the jury to have breakfast with tomorrow morning. I want you to write it down on this parchment, keep it to yourself, and then hand it to me. I'll make sure this person gets the invite. Chappies,
Thanks so much, Nico.
once again, congratulations. Very well deserved. I'll see you all tomorrow night at Tribal Council, where for one of you, this adventure will come to an end. Grab your stuff, everybody. Off you go.
Nico.
Well done.
Thanks, Nico.
He won it yet again. A 5th win. I think it would have been a huge, huge notch under my belt to destroy the Giant Slayer, the challenge beast. Yeah, absolutely gutted.
Chappies winning the 5th immunity in a row sort of doesn't really change much, It hasn't changed an opinion of him as a person in any way. He's just earned himself that little bit more respect as a competitor and nothing more.
I'd have done anything to have got that over the line for you, bro.
No. One thing you need to also have at the back of your mind now, just take all the days left to think about your game. You're here for a reason.
Yeah.
The 6-2 minority to becoming a part of the 2-1 majority is not something you should take lightly. You're the most articulate person left. So use that to your advantage and pitch that. Make your best pitch, bro.
From a logical point of view, I don't see a way in with any of these guys, and they've convinced each other that they're each other's final 3 people. So I'm the outlier, I'm the person on the outside, and it sucks, but also it's a huge compliment because I'm someone they'd rather not take with them because they're scared they'd lose to.
I think our only option is to vote Tyson tomorrow.
Yeah,
And that puts us in a really good position if it is a final 2.
100%.
Because we're 2, our vote, you know, sways quite heavily on whichever way we decide to go. So it's a good feeling, and I hope I'm not like thinking I'm in the power and really not, but for now I'm enjoying it.
I want you to know that
It's me and you.
it's me and you.
That's how
so.
I feel.
Okay, cool.
Yeah.
Well, I'm glad you
Yay.
said that.
Taking the fact into mind that I am on top now of the game, you know, and that I've most probably now endured the last immunity challenge, and that I most probably can switch off war mode for now. What am I gonna do with 10 or 11 coconuts by myself, and with 5 or 6 sugar canes? You know, and I realized that the rest of the tribe members kind of accepted their defeat, they acknowledged my winning, and it was actually such a good feeling. I can just I'll come out with a bag of potatoes. So, now that the final 3 is guaranteed, here is some more, baby. So,
Chappies. Honestly, didn't expect any less, especially because he knows how hungry we've been, and like, I'm sure he still has a stash somewhere. Where were you hiding these?
all over. So, guys,
So how many was there in total?
2, 4, 6, 12.
yeah, and I ate one by myself as well, so
Okay.
13.
This
Where did you get it?
This morning when you guys were sleeping.
Oh, did you find them then?
Sugarcane for days.
Yeah, wow. Perfect, thank you.
So you guys are more than welcome to grab as much as you want. I mean, there's 3 days left, so
This guy is ridiculous, man.
Are
you
you
just serious,
serious, man?
early bird catches the worm. If you lie and sleep, you know most probably gonna catch the worm,
You are
right?
hilarious.
That wins.
The villain that wins.
Yeah, well, call it what you will, eh? At the end of the day, I used what was at my disposal to get where I needed to go. So I would not be stealing from someone else that they kind of die, you know?
So don't kill them, but take them to the point of death.
Nailed,
Yeah.
near death.
Yeah.
Okay, it's an interesting way of looking
So,
at life. Or the game of Survivor. It's indicative to the way he's played, which is kudos to him, outwit. But certainly another point that I would like to raise in front of the jury, just to keep that target on his back, because as well as he's been doing in these challenges, you know, to do that in the manner that he's done it, it also leaves a foul taste in some people's mouths. It'd be nice to have a dinner that has onions and toasted coconuts, like the both.
So that must be separate. So the chappies doesn't happen. Joking.
Dyson, it's your muscles. You put in the hard labor, you can enjoy the fruits on the side who enjoys it along with you.
Anyone like a sip?
That's all yours, sir.
I like to share, so what I'd offer.
If he didn't win immunity, he was gonna let everyone starve because he's now getting voted off, and that goes to show what kind of person that he is. It further validates my stance and my opinion of him as a man. He's someone that I'll never respect. I just respect the competitor himself.
When it comes to choosing a member from the jury to join me with this future life amazing table, you know, it's a no-brainer for me. There's none other than Anessa, and the reason being is because this person is loved and respected among all the people that she's met, especially the jury members.
Welcome to Immunity Island as well.
Are you serious? Wow, look at all the gifts Immunity Island and Future Life brings.
She's highly intelligent, if not the most intelligent person among all the jury members.
Yes, it's such a privilege to be here with you.
I'm so grateful.
There's no one else, you know, on this island that I would have loved to spend this time with.
By choosing Aneso, I'm increasing my probability of winning the title of Sole Survivor, which I already won.
Yeah, eat.
Oh.
Eat. People have been super impressed with your immunity challenge wins. Outplay, you've got outplay, basically, right? Then the question is outwit, the strategy game.
There's a few things that you don't even know. You know, I had to sustain my thinking and this body as well. So the bananas would also, like, disappear one by one.
You definitely saw the bananas.
Did you?
No, I definitely saw the bananas.
You saw the bananas, yeah. You saw the coconut. You saw the rice within the kettle that everyone thinks the kettle just is used for tea.
It's also made for pap and rice.
Pap and rice. Chappie's Diner. I mean, do whatever you have to last another day.
Yeah.
And everyone around camp was so complacent and just sat back and wait for things to happen. And I feel like just on that one note alone, there's a very big part of outwit.
I agree. While he may think that everybody believes he's a villain, there are a lot of people on the jury who respect the gameplay that he's made on condition that he owns up to the fact that he's done that. And once you've gone a certain way and you've crossed a certain line in Survivor, you need to shrug off your integrity, shrug off your moral compass, and own up to the fact that you've done so.
Who do you think's vote I've got guaranteed?
Your outwit part of the stealing and stuff has swayed a lot of people.
Serious?
Kieran would vote for you?
Wow, swayed in the positive way.
So another thing is, if you do get to final tribal, you stand a very good chance if you say the right things.
She's actually telling me to be proud of what I've done, you know? To be proud of the stealing and moving myself forward. Make them actually realize that a part of their hunger was as a result of me.
In your opinion, who do you think would be best to sit next to if you consider the final four now?
If you were up against Nicole, you'd have all of the jury's votes. If you were up against Tyson...
Sorry, this is so good.
No, enjoy it. If you were up against Tyson, you might struggle to get Warda. And depending on how Tyson could back it up, you might not get Kieran. If you sit next to Anela, Warda will vote for you, Kieran will vote for you, Santi will vote for you, and I think some of the Zamba members would vote for you too, if you said the right things.
Yo, you've given me
Does that make sense?
a ton of information, and you know what? You've given me confirmation. Nicole on my left, Nela on my right. And to be quite honest, and this is now without being arrogant, I don't feel both their resumes combined reaches even a half of mine, which will really just increase my probability of taking this game.
Yeah. Mystique Final Tribal is like the final immunity challenge, because that's what it's going to be. I can accept the fact that he might not agree with everything that I've said, but I really came in here authentically, telling him the truth, and trying to give him the best opportunity to win this game.
Your Anis, the chat was almost better than the breakfast. The breakfast is just that tiny bit better.
Once again, it feels like I'm surrounding myself with the most intelligent person, and she's telling me what to do.
We've had a great time.
And I'm gonna take a lot of the information that she gives me, make it part of my speech. Obviously, 90% of my speech is still gonna be me. But I'm gonna sprinkle on the top some Aneso sprinkles. It's gonna help me solidify the win of Sole Survivor Season 8.
After your conversation, there is another part to your reward. Well, Tonight at Tribal Council, before you will go to the vote, you will be able to remove a jury member from jury duty.
Boom! What the hell?
The person I will vote for will not attend final Tribal Council, oh my goodness, and will not be able to vote for a winner.
I'm increasing the probability of winning this game by eliminating a possible jury member that might not vote for me nearing the end.
Yet another curveball.
This is the final power.
It's amazing.
And this is gonna make sure that I walk out there as a sole survivor of Survivor South Africa Immunity Island. Hello.
How was break for you?
Entire table filled with future life, everything, bars like protein shakes, fruits.
Did you get out of it what you expected?
10 times more.
Oh, that's good.
Yeah, that also didn't hear 50% of what he said. Some of the food was just so good that,
I'm so glad.
yeah.
Chappie's returns back from his breakfast. He's very evasive. He says that he spoke with a guy, but he's not fooling anyone. If there's one thing that Chappie's has not been good at, it's lying. And he's talking to the master of deception in me. And I see straight through what he's saying. But it's an opportunity to touch base and see where his head is and his state of mind is. So are you still happy with the people that you're going with into a final?
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, it's a no-brainer for me.
Okay.
I feel you haven't offended me and my game as much as he did at some point in time, you know? So it's no hard feelings, just our game. So it just doesn't make sense for me now to deviate from that.
All right. No, cool, man. I was just checking. Yeah. Myself and Nicole have already spoken. I believe him when he says that he's still 100% interested in going forward with myself and Nicole. And I think he believes that he's got a better chance of taking out this game with sitting next to myself or Nicole.
I think mine and Nela's vote is sticking to Tyson.
Yeah.
I think at this
Great.
stage of the game,
Yeah.
fair. I'm voting for Tyson tonight because he is a massive threat. He's played an amazing game. I know the jury members admire that game, and I don't want to sit next to someone who I feel like would get more votes than me at the end.
No, Chappie's is not, he's not gonna.
Okay.
I think he feels really confident that he can beat us.
Yeah.
But he'll have another thing coming.
Yeah. My vote's still going to Tyson for sure.
Yeah, look, the promises we've made to one another, it's definitely going to want to talk.
Me too. Joint destinies to the end.
All the way through, eh? How's that?
Okay.
I'm walking on my way to finally have a conversation with Chappies, and I know that literally my game depends on this conversation. It's not something that I would personally want to do. Right now, I have my back to the rope. I wouldn't be Tyson if I ever went down without a fight.
Chappies! Digging up crabs, and all of a sudden to my left, I see Tyson coming along. And I knew, okay, Tyson wants to lay out the proposal on my table.
You have a minute, bro.
So I showed the man respect by listening to what he's got to say.
Obviously, looking at a player like Smash, he's been to the most tribal councils out of all of us.
Yeah.
And he's made it all the way to the end, which is obviously good for him. He's the most articulate person left, provided that I leave.
To take into account that he's a coach as well.
Exactly. So
You know, he
he's
can-
definitely going to have the words to give himself the edge.
An edge,
in
yeah.
giving speeches at the final tribal council. He's aware of that. And also the fact that him and Nicole were able to overturn a 6-2 deficit and make it all the way to the end. That is the epitome of outlasting. Being a part of a minority from Merge and making it all the way to the end counts for something. I've known since day 2 that Chappies has a superiority complex and he has a huge ego that he cannot look past. So appealing to his ego, in a sense, without begging, could be my way into a favorable decision for him not to vote for me at tonight's tribal council.
Yeah.
Would you rather sit next to the 2 weakest players or sit next to the 2 strongest players believing in your own resume?
Yeah, well, that's the kind of question I'm going to ask myself. If I go up against the strongest players, I decrease my probability of winning, but it's a more honorable way of actually winning if I do, and an honorable way of losing if I do lose. Moving towards the end, you kind of
think different.
Yeah,
you do want to win.
Think a bit differently. Obviously, now that it's within reach, and especially after the last immunity challenge, I don't want to experience that sense of freaking losing it,
Right when you think you have it.
Yeah, right when you kind of have it. So that's kind of the things that might have changed my mind.
The decision is now up to Chappies because I do feel like he doesn't hold the cards of who wins the season, but he does hold the cards in terms of who gets eliminated at tonight's tribal council.
I acknowledged all the points and heard him out, but unfortunately, the decision has already been made within his heart. Tonight, he will be joining the jury. There's no doubt in my mind that I'm writing down Tyson's name tonight. I've got Nicola on my left, Anela on my right, and I'm going straight for the title of Soul Survivor.
We'll now bring in the members of the jury. Marisha, Sean, Renier, Amy, Anesu, Warda, Santoni, and Kieran voted out at the last tribal council. The Wild Coast. Never know what you're going to get. We haven't even started and already we're soaking. Tyson, the crowd is just getting bigger over here on this side. And soon, all of these guys will be deciding who gets the money, the title of Soul Survivor. Have you taken a moment and just hypothesized?
I have.
That if you were at the final tribal council, have you thought what the effect would be of these people? Have you considered what they think of you?
I've definitely considered what the jury might think of my game, but at the same time, you can't sort of get carried away with thinking about the jury when you're still a part of the game. I'm still here. I've spent the entire day fighting for my life in the game, and I can't think too far ahead knowing good and well that this is potentially, well, probably the last time I get to sit on this side.
You know how many times you've said that at tribal council?
I guess. I mean, I never thought that I'd bring myself to sort of have a survivor conversation with Chappies. And that happened today.
Oh, that happened?
That happened today. You know, like I wanted very badly. I feel like I deserve to sit there. But at the same time, this is a game where you're paid respect by being voted out because people wouldn't want to take their chances against you. It's weird. Like, you're kicking me out because you respect me. That's just, it doesn't really add up outside of the game. But when you're a part of the game, you sort of understand it from another person's perspective.
Chappies, you also get paid respect when someone comes up to you. At some point, this person, an arch nemesis, by their own admission, and then says, listen, maybe we can work together.
Tyson did that today, and you sincerely approached me with a proposal and some valid points that got me thinking and got me questioning a lot of my reasoning. So, a lot of respect for the guy for at least, trying within the last moments.
Tyson, we've established that every single one of you that's sitting there deserves to be sitting there. And from your own perspective, each of you can make a really strong case for why you deserve to win this season of Survivor SA, right?
Absolutely. No one here has played the same game to the next person. So it boils down to perspective and your ability to pitch your game to a jury.
Nicole, speaking of the jury members, Chappies got to have breakfast with one of them.
Yes.
Do you think it gives him an edge in this game right now?
I think it gives them a lot of insight as to what they're thinking, where they you know, where their heads are at. And also, I think he would have definitely picked someone who he feels that could give him good information as to how he should approach his speech and the end game. So I definitely think it was a massive advantage.
Anela, given the same opportunity, what would you want to know from the jury?
I would like to know what the thoughts are or the general consensus is about how I've played my game or how they've perceived that I've played my game. Also, I think personally, I would have probably gone with an individual that I maybe haven't had the best relationship with to potentially mend that and clear the air there and animosity there before a final tribal council. If someone that you trust is already singing your praises, it might have been a missed opportunity to kind of gain information from someone else who maybe isn't, you know?
Chappies, 5 consecutive individual immunity challenge wins. 7 overall individual challenge wins this season. Puts you on par with the best players of Survivor SA. What does that feel like?
Wow, Nico. I can't describe it anywhere else than just it's a privilege. And I'm overwhelmed with gratitude.
Well, the 5 individual immunity wins put you on par with some of the best players of our country.
Yes.
What if you had the opportunity to break the record?
I would probably go for it. Definitely.
You see, here's the thing. There is still 1 immunity challenge left in this season of Survivor. Which essentially means that only 2 people will be sitting at that final tribal council.
Sure. Are you kidding, Nico?
Do I look like I'm kidding?
That might change the way I perceive tonight's vote. So we might have to talk a bit, guys.
If you want to talk, go ahead.
I'm actually considering voting for me.
Why?
Because it's supposed to be your threat in the challenges.
I think they're both on par, and I think at a final tribal, Tyson's gonna be better than him. And if it's an endurance, he's not gonna take it, but Tyson.
All right, so chappies, this gives you an opportunity to break the record, but also gives everyone else an opportunity to perhaps put you over there.
Yeah, this is a curveball that I did not expect, Nico, but yes, it really makes me think, eh? And I'm still indecisive with tonight's decision, actually.
Do you want to talk about it? Do you want to ask questions? Do you want to speak to anyone else? Or do you want to wait until you get in there?
Tyson, can I have you here, please?
What's up, man?
I'm actually thinking of voting out Anela.
Let me think about it.
All right, think a moment or two about it.
That kind of potentially makes me a little bit nervous, but you know, when you're the only person being left out of the conversations, it's usually a telling sign. But you know, if his thought process has changed at this moment, then that again it could be a backhanded compliment to me, knowing that there's a potential other individual immunity to come out, and in the last few challenges, I've probably been the closest. Yeah, it's interesting. So.
All right, so the 3 of you, excluding chappies now, have proven yourselves at these challenges. When it comes to fighting, you've all got the spirit. When it comes to enduring, you've all managed to endure at some point, and you've been really good at that. So whatever we throw at you tomorrow, he's up against some interesting, powerful competition. Tough decision, chappies?
It is, Nico, yes, but, you know, I'm a firm believer that you have to also be able to take information into account in a given moment and make a decision on the spot. And I do think that my decision has changed tonight.
You think it's changed?
It has.
All right. Are you all ready to go to the vote?
Yeah,
Yes.
do it.
Let's do it.
Yes.
That's the fastest yes I've ever had. So, chappies, no. Stay as you are. At your breakfast for 2,
Yes, Nico.
you got a note. Can you read it for us, please?
I can read it for you, Nico, with pleasure. Yet another curveball. As part of the reward and immunity win, I now have the right to remove a jury member from Ponderosa. The person I will vote for will not attend final tribal council and will not be able to vote for a winner.
Wow. That's hectic.
To be clear, what that means is that tonight chappies will vote for one jury member to leave the jury. That person will not return, will not attend any other tribal councils, and will not get a vote as to who should be the winner of this season of Survivor SA.
Sure.
Chappies, when you go into the voting booth, you'll write down the name of the jury member you want to vote out. You'll place that in the urn, and then you'll write down the name of the person you want to vote out of this game.
Okay.
One of your fellow castaways. All right. Well, with that, it is time to vote. Chappies, you have the individual immunity necklace. That means no votes can be cast against your name. Everybody else is fair game. Nicole, you're up first. I'll get the votes. Once the votes are read, the decision is final, and the person voted out must leave the tribal council area immediately. I'll read the jury vote first. Warda. Warda, that means it's time for you to go. I'll now read the other votes. Tyson. Nicole. Anela. One vote Anela, one vote Tyson, one vote Nicole. One vote left. 17th person voted out of Survivor SA Immunity Island, and now the 8th member of our jury. Tyson. Tyson, you need to bring me your torch. Tyson, tribe has spoken.
Can you go?
Bye.
Cheers, guys.
Cheers, guys.
Enjoy the food.
Bring it home, boy.
So close, but you're not done just yet. One more battle remains to be fought, and this is the one you want to win because it could change everything. Good luck, everybody. Trust me, you're going to need it. Grab your torches. Off you go.